Or you can sit baby in your lap. You can have baby in your arms, in your lap. Hello. You can have them, if they're practicing to sit, you can have them sitting, facing forwards if they like to look at the video, which is what Theo loves to do, or sit facing you, okay? Doesn't matter. Yeah. We're going to take 10 breaths, and I want you to breathe deeply into the belly, and as you exhale, just start to relax through all parts of the body. We'll be starting at the top, working our way down. So just hold baby, and if it's comfortable, close your eyes down. We're going to take a nice deep breath in. HO, sound it out. Ah. Deep breath in. And exhale out. Ah. Deep breath in. As you exhale, relax through the forehead. Let it go. Relax. Take a deep breath in. And relax through the jaw. Give it a little wiggle from side to side, maybe a little smile. Inhale. As we exhale, try to relax through the shoulders. They can be particularly tight. Inhale. Relax through those shoulders again. Draw them down the back. Open up the chest. Deep breath in. Exhale, relax through the thighs. Notice if you're clenching through the glutes, the thighs. Relax them down. Letting the legs be heavy, the thighs be heavy. Relax the feet. If you're holding baby in your arms, as you inhale, breathe in, fill that belly full of air. And as you exhale, just relax and soften your grip a little bit. So you can just soften that grip. We're going to do 3 more together. So take a big inhale, sit up nice and tall. Think about that posture, head over heart, heart over pelvis. Exhale, just let everything go from this morning. Whatever happened last night, whether it was a good sleep or a bad sleep, let it all go. Breathing in for 2. The in-laws have stayed recently. Take a nice big inhale. And sigh it all out. Beautiful. Keeping the eyes closed, keeping that breath work. Just start to gently work through the neck. So take circles in a clockwise direction. Breathing in. And just notice those clicks. Nice and gently. Super gentle on the body. You're doing really well there, Theo. Really good job. And then let's take 1 more in this direction. Hello. Oh my gosh, I've got some serious creaking going on. And then let's take it in the opposite direction. Oh, if you feel any soreness, any stiffness, maybe take a pause and breathe into that area where you might find some stiffness. This is really nice. Yeah. Take 1 more breath here, come to center, and then flutter the eyes open, give a nice big smile. You can take a few little stretches to each side, so keeping baby sitting in lap if they're happy. So you can have the 1 hand around baby, depending on which side you go. If not, if baby's happy to sit up or lie down, you can place 1 hand onto the mat, and then gently take a nice reach up to the sky. So if you want, you could hold your baby like this, and take a nice stretch over. If you are hands-free, and you can place the hand over to the sky. And then on the exhale, inhale, take the gaze up to the sky, chest opens up, breathe in, exhale, come back to center, take a nice breath in here, and then exhale, take it over to the other side. So the great thing about this is that whether your baby is super young and they're in your arms, you can still do this. If they're a bit more mobile, starting to learn to be on their tummy, great. Georgie, you've no idea how proud I am of them right now. And then if your baby is completely mobile, then they can be moving around, and you can grab them and sit them still if they want to. Gently coming back to center. We're going to come onto all 4s now, doing a little bit of cat-cow, bit of belly breathing. So, options. You can place your baby in tummy time or on their tummy, and you can have them facing towards you if you want, or away, okay? I'm going to come over him here, see if he's happy with me doing this. Otherwise, you can lie them on their back, okay? But we're just going to come onto all 4s, over our baby, okay? So you can be like this, hello, well done, super good work. Up to you, find what feels right. So we're just gonna do some nice cat-cows to start off with. So take a nice inhale, drop the belly, raise the gaze. Exhale, round through the back. And then tuck your navel to spine, gaze at belly button. Now, yes, what you can do is create some little animal noises to go with it. So as you exhale, you can do your angry cat, meow. And then as you inhale, you can do your cow noise, moo. So you can start to do some nice funny noises with it. Meow. And moo. So do a few more of these using either the breath, if you don't want to make the noises. Just dip in the belly, raise the gaze, and then rounding through the back, rounding through the spine. Let's do 2 more. Inhale. Exhale, rounding through. Inhale. Exhale, rounding through. If baby's lying on their back looking at you, you can be pulling some faces. We're just going to do some belly breathing. So let me come back to that belly breathing that we spoke about. You're going to be on all fours. You're going to inhale. You're going to drop the belly. Okay? So you're going to let the belly fill with air. Neutral spine. And you exhale. You're going to breathe in, suck the belly in. You're going to close the back passage, close the front passage, and hold. So think about that someone punching that stomach. That's how tense it's going to be. So inhale, drop the belly, fill it with air. As we exhale, let all the breath come out the belly, suck it in. Then close the back passage, so stop yourself from peeing, stop yourself from releasing gas. And then tense. 3 more. Inhale, drop that belly. Exhale, suck the belly in, let all the air come out. Close the back, close the front, tense, but don't stop breathing, okay? 2 more. Inhale, drop that belly. Exhale. Close the back, close the front, and hold. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale. Hi, gorgeous. Close the back, close the front, and hold. Now these are great. They're called belly pumping. I would recommend doing 20 of these a day. You can do this when you're changing baby. So afterwards, when you've changed baby's nappy over the mat, you can literally be over them doing 20 of these. Perfect. Really good for starting off, but nice and simple throughout. We're going to take this now into Superman. So once again, keeping over baby. We're going to take a nice inhale, then exhale, reach out the right arm, reach out the left leg. Working on that core once again. Inhaling, coming back to all fours. Exhaling, taking left arm out, right leg. Keep those hips nice and parallel. Breathing in here. Exhale. Good job. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Nice work. Keep going. 3 more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale to all fours. Exhale to reach out. Keep that focus on the stomach. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Once again, if these feel good, 20 of these a day, amazing. From here, we're gently going to bring baby into our arms, and we're going to have a little play in Super Baby, in Flying Super Baby, okay? So, let me explain how we get into Super Baby. So, remember about that core, okay? Don't just necessarily lie down. We can take baby into a brace pose, so taking the arm along the side, along the front of the chest. Then gently lie down onto our side. Gently, gently, gently. Then we're going to take baby, roll onto our back. And this is where we can start to get into our Super Baby. Hiya! So, turning baby around. Yes! We are going to place them so that their body comes along our calves, okay? So we're going to take them, place them along the calves, and then nice and gently, we're going to lie on the back for support, okay? So the support of the floor is keeping our back nice and straight. Baby is supported by our legs. And we can start to just lift the legs up and down. So the feet go up and down. Whee! Just like this. So you're getting a workout with your legs. Now, baby may or may not, if your baby's teething, the last time I did this I got covered in drool, but it's all good. So you can be doing super baby here and do nice lots of aeroplane noises. Whee! Woo! Whee! Yeah! Now, the heavier your baby is, the more of a workout you're probably getting here. So breathing in, breathing out. If you prefer, you can bring the knees into the chest, lift your head up, and give baby a little kiss. And then bring the legs back up into the air, and then take the legs down, bring the knees into the chest, lift the head. Lift their knees up, bring the knees back into the chest, lift up, kiss. Breathing in here. So find what baby likes. Maybe baby just likes to be lifted up. Whee! You like that at the moment, don't you? With the legs, the feet like that. And if that's what they like, just do that. If they like the one where you bring the knees into the chest and give them a kiss, then play with that one. Wherever you are, we're going to breathe in here for 3. Breathing in for 2. Breathing in for 1. Yes. Gently from here, put your knees back on, feet back onto the floor, and Theo wants to go walking. Now, this is brilliant because sometimes in class people look around like, is this just me? No, this happens to all the best of us. So, if your baby wants to walk on you during this next one, you can, but it's because he wants to clearly hold the plant. Now, what you want them to do, we're going to come into bridge pose, so it would be great if they sat on your lap. So if they sat on your stomach, and then you can always use your knees bent to be that support behind them, okay? So you can have them here like this. Now, for bridge, level 1, okay? Think about that breathing into the belly. Inhale. Exhale. You suck, so you bring the belly in, and then you turn on the glutes, you push through the heels, lift up to your bridge pose. We're not going to fully open. You want your knees, your hips, and your shoulders to be in line. As you exhale, you bring it down. Inhale, exhale, lifting up. Now, if you want to, you can stay at the top holding it, or if you prefer, you can exhale, take it down, inhale, take it up. And if your baby wants to walk on you instead, then, so be it. I've got a foot in my face, I've got a foot on my neck. Wherever you are, find what's right for you. So you might want to take it down, inhale, exhale, take it up. Remember, you want to feel the stomach as if someone's trying to punch you in the stomach. So you want to engage, you really want to squeeze the glutes. Oh my word, don't pull the plant on top of us. That would be funny, but not good. Inhale down, exhale up. Let's keep going. Use that breath. So you're either going all the way down, all the way up, or if you want to go a little bit more complicated, challenge yourself a bit more. You can go halfway down instead of fully down to the floor and back up. Halfway down and halfway back up. Halfway down and halfway back up. Let's move you a little bit away from that plant because I can see that falling on Mommy's head. Let's go here for 3, for 2, and for 1. Slowly lower down. Take a little moment here to tickle baby or just do lots of faces. Take a breather, take a pause. Bridge is also an amazing one for recovery, okay? It's great, it's safe because you've got the back on the floor to support you. We're going to go for one more round. I always think it's good to do another 20 of these a day. So if you do nothing else, do the belly pumping, the Superman, and these. And it's a really good way of healing yourself. So here we go. Last ones of these. We're going to line our back. And if this feels good to you, if it doesn't, stick with the first variation. Take a nice inhale to prepare. Exhale, lift up. And what we're going to do, hello, is on the exhale, we're going to open up the knees, roll the feet. So we're rolling on our sides of our feet, legs go out. Inhale, come back together. Exhale, roll the knees out. So we're rolling over the feet, taking it open. Inhale, back together. Taking them out. This is really working the glutes. If this is too much, then stick with the first variation of lifting up and down. Breathing in here. For 3. For 2. And for 1. Nice work. Slowly come back down. We're going to place baby on the side. I know you want to touch that blooming plant, don't you? Just knew it. Just knew if I put something there, you'd want to play with it. Right. From here, we're going to come into a nice little flow. We're going to start to use baby as a weight. Now, you can choose whether you want to use baby as a weight throughout, or if you want to place them down if it gets too much, okay? Because to do this flow with baby the whole time, it can be pretty intense, it can be a real workout. And if you do have any cushions that you want to place down, then you can place baby on as well. Yeah, so we're going to start by coming into chair to forward fold. So what I'm going to do is place baby on the mat. Just place you down. Yay! Making sure that you've got, whether it's a little toy for them to play with, or whatever it is, it'll keep them happy. Now, I'm going to take a toy in my hand, and I always recommend a rattle. I'm going to grab some cushions just for later, just in case you need them. So what we're going to do is we're going to do chair to forward fold, okay? Really nice and calming on the mind, but also cooling on the body. So what we're going to do is feet together, ankles together, thighs together. Everything's clenching into the midline. Keeping eye contact with baby, we're going to dip and rise into our chair pose. You can take your toy, your rattle, and bring it all the way up. And then on the exhale, we're going to forward fold. Inhale, bend the knees, dip and rise, chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. So you can feel the nice stretch through the back of the legs, and then as you inhale and come into chair pose, I want you to sink that a little bit deeper. So really start to engage that core, think of sucking that belly in. And then exhale, forward fold. Oh, that's a stretch through the back of the legs. Inhale, coming up. And exhale, forward fold. Use that rattle, or use whichever toy it is that keeps baby. Maybe it's a little piece of material up in the air. Let's do 2 more of these. Inhale, coming into chair pose, sinking as deep as you can. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale. And exhale, forward fold. From here, just place the toy down for a moment. Step your feet hip distance apart. Interlace the hands behind the back, keeping eye contact with baby. Open up the shoulders. Give them a little wiggle from side to side. If you can, drop the head for the moment. Feel the stretch through the back of the legs. And if you need to, keep that eye contact with baby. Just pulling some faces. Breathing in and breathing out. Getting into those tight shoulders. Breathing for 3. Breathing for 2. Breathing for 1. Gently release the arms. Bring the hands to baby's feet. We're just going to get them into a little happy baby. So you're getting a stretch through the back of the legs, but baby's going to get a nice little stretch too. So if they can, bring those legs above. Give them a little rock from side to side in happy baby. If they're not there for happy baby yet, then maybe let's do a little bit of row, row, row the boat. Taking the legs out and then the knees into the chest. So this is more like a baby massage type of movement. which is going to help with their bowels, okay? So bringing the knees into the chest and out. We're going to sing Row, Row, Row the Boat, whether you're in your happy baby or doing Row, Row, Row the Boat. Remember, keep that nice straight back, and if you need to, bend the knees generously. Here we go. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. And if you see a crocodile, don't forget to scream. Let's do that once more. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. And if you see a crocodile, don't forget to scream. Yay! From here, bring yourself nice and gently into a downward facing dog. So place hands either side of baby if they're lying down. And then just bring yourself back. So keeping that eye contact with baby. Pulling faces, and maybe, if you want to, if you can reach, kissing their little belly. Mwah. So you're doing like a little dip with the arms. It's a bit of a workout for the arms. Mwah. Yeah. Breathing in, breathing out. Feel the stretch through the back of the legs. Breathing in and breathing out. Maybe start to pedal one leg and then the other. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. Blowing some kisses to baby. Mwah. 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 And getting ready for our weights workout. So here we go. We're going to inhale, take that right leg up into the air. Then exhale, bring the foot just to the side of baby. We're going to come up into warrior one and option to pick your baby up at the same time. So 1, 2, 3, whee! Now, where do we place baby? We can keep baby in our arms if that's where they feel nice and comfortable. If you're thinking, oh my God, I can't do this weights workout, leave them on the mat, all good. You maybe want to have baby sitting on your thigh. They can be facing in or out, yogi's choice. Whee! If you really want to go there, you can lift baby up in the air and get a weights workout to really get you going. Wherever you are, we're going to be in our warrior 3. Hello, sweet pea. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in, sinking down on that exhale into that front leg, switching on those thighs, breathing out. If you're feeling comfortable, you can take that one arm out behind you and get a little bit of a stretch. Breathing in and breathing out. For 3, don't forget to sink into that front leg. Make sure you're grounding down through the blade of that back foot. For 2, yeah. And for 1, switching sides, really simple. We're going to take that front foot in and then just change round to face the back. So you're just swapping sides. Once again, then you want to swap baby into the other arms or onto the front leg. Ready? Breathing in here. For 3. Oh, you like this side because you need a plant. Breathing in for 2. Anybody else's baby doing this at the moment? Looking up at the ceiling, just forever looking back. Breathing in, breathing out, sinking down. Lifting up if you want that weights workout with baby. Woo! Because we're going to do a bit more of that, aren't we? Breathing in for 2. Breathing in for 1. If baby wants to walk on your leg, not a problem, let them do that. Take a nice breath in here. Yes. And gently straighten that front leg and then heel, toe, back to the center. We're going to do some squats, okay? I think I'm going to face the plant for Theo's sake and my own. Now, if you want, with your squats, I always advise that the easiest way to have them is in brace pose, facing out. So, brace pose, you want to have the arm underneath their armpits and your other hand goes through their legs, okay? Standing at the back of the mat for our lunges. We're going to inhale, exhale, step the right foot forward, Then gently come down, tapping that back knee, coming back up, and then inhale, back up to the top again. Step forward, exhale down. Then stepping back up to the top. So there's a bit of balance, a bit of strength in the legs, working through here. And we're really starting to get those legs and glutes getting strong, because through pregnancy, that hormone relaxin has softened everything. Our glutes are really weak, or at least mine was super weak. My legs were not too bad, but my bum, I really felt the glutes lose that muscle. So, as much as we hate these squats, they're also good for another thing, which is teaching us a really sensible way to get up off the floor with baby. Because I noticed definitely in the beginning, when I wasn't doing the kind of squat lift up off the floor, that my knees were starting to get really stiff and bashed from basically just poorly lifting baby up. So these squats are great at strengthening us as baby often gets heavier. Yeah, you are. And also to help bring back that strength in our legs, which walking is great for, but these squats, these are the ones, ladies. These are the ones that get you. Well, at least they get me. Let's do 3 more. Gently tucking down. See if it can be nice and controlled back to the top. For 2. Woo. And for 1. The older the baby gets, the harder they get as well. Take a moment here, take a little breather. And let's come to stand, feet hip distance apart, still holding baby. And let's just take some nice circles, one way and then the other. So just get your breath back, because we're going to come into another weights workout. And this one is where we're going to do a little surprise drop. So we're going to do goddess pose with a surprise drop. So let me just show you what we're going to do. The toes go out, the heels come in, and we sink down. This is goddess pose. Okay, very, very, you've been to yoga, you'll know this one lots. Now, there's so much we can do with this. The surprise drop is where we take baby and we drop them. Not on the floor, they stay in our arms in our brace pose. But we take a nice inhale, exhale, drop. You love that. Inhale, exhale, drop. Inhale, exhale, drop. Now, if baby doesn't like this for any reason, just keep baby in your arms or place them on the floor. And I'm going to show you some things that you can do in your goddess pose, and you can find the level that feels right for you today. So level 1, inhale, straighten the legs. Exhale, sink down. Inhale, straighten the legs. Exhale, sink down. Step it up a little bit. Pulsing. Oh my God, remember these through pregnancy. The pulsing. This one really gets it, especially if you've got your baby in your arms. Use that breath. If you're like, you know what, Gemma? This pulsing's easy. I've got it. Maybe you want to come up onto the tiptoes, lift the heels up, okay? And then sink down even more. And you will get the wibbles and the wobbles in your legs for sure. Once again, if your baby wants a bit of action, you can do the surprise drop. Straighten the legs, surprise drop, surprise drop. So, goddess pose, really versatile. Depends what sort of mood your baby's in today and how you're feeling as well. So you can be doing the surprise drop, you can be doing pulsing, so nice and gentle bounces for baby. Baby can be lying on the floor on a pillow, and you can be doing these arms free. Breathing in here, take a nice deep breath. Exhale. Let's come to standing. Right. These are good for us, so we're going to keep going, but we're going to change it a little bit, and we're going to do a song. So what we're going to do is we're going to swing to the side, swing to the other side. So we come into our goddess, we push up. Swing to our goddess, push up. Okay, we're going to do 2 songs. The first one is zoom, zoom, zoom. We're going to the moon. And then we do the pulsing to zoom, zoom, zoom. And then 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, off they go. Okay? So take an inhale, prepare. Exhale, sinking down. Zoom, zoom, zoom. We're going to the moon. Zoom, zoom, zoom. We'll get there very soon. Here we go to the sides. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Blast off. Whee! Nice work. Once more. Inhale, prepare. Exhale into your squat. Here we go. Zoom, zoom, zoom. We're going to the moon. Zoom, zoom, zoom. We'll get there very soon. Counting in another language if you want to. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whee! Yay! Woof! Take an inhale to prepare and exhale. We're there. Here we go. So we're going to do one more of these. They're good. I know they're hard. If you want to put your baby down, you can. If not, another way you can also do it is to flop the arms through and create your little, well, it's another way of doing tummy time, actually holding baby this way. Okay? We're going to do the Grand Old Duke of York had 10,000 men. You march them up to the top of the hill and you march them down again. So inhale, prepare. Exhale, sinking down. We're going to step it up a bit. Here we go. The Grand Old Duke of York, he had 10,000 men. He marched them up to the top of the hill and he marched them down again. Surprise drop. And when they were up, they were up. Whee! And when they were down, they were down. And when they were only halfway up, they were neither up nor down. Nice work. From here, we are going to gently lower baby onto the mat because we're going to have a little rest from our weights workout. Yeah. And get back into our legs. So if you want to, you can get that little cushion and place baby on there. Give him a little toy. Yeah. There we go. And grab your little rattle. We're going to come into a wide leg standing forward fold. And we're going to do twinkle, twinkle. Yes. So we're going to work on their movement of their eyes, which is really, really great. So for our wide leg forward fold, we're on our toes in and our heels out. And generally I put my ankles in line with my wrists. Okay, so if I was to do a star for twinkle, twinkle, this is where I would start. So make sure you've got a rattle or some sort of toy in your hand. Thinking about the hinging from the hips. Inhale, open up the chest, look to the sky. And then exhale, slowly forward fold, keeping a nice straight back. If you need to, you can place a chair just here. If you want to put your hand on something, if you need that little bit of support, okay? But keep that nice straight back. And then from here, start to either use your toy, or if you want, you can use your fingers. You can literally use your hand, or wiggle your fingers, and that's your twinkle, twinkle little star. Yeah. Yeah. With every breath, I want you to just hinge at the hips a little bit more. See if you can take those hands down to the floor. And if they don't, maybe you want to use those cushions or those pillows to just use it to give yourself a little bit of support and place your hand on the cushion, the block, the book, whatever. Breathing in, breathing out. If your hands do touch the floor, and take them either side of baby. And if this does feel good, you can start to inhale, take the arm up into the air, take the gaze up, exhale, bring the hand back down. As you exhale, inhale, you swap to the other side. Inhale, exhale, move. Inhale, exhale, twist. So if this feels good, you can add a little twist, which can feel really nice if you've got the tight shoulders. If that doesn't feel good, just stay in your forward fold, keeping your eye contact with baby, blowing bubbles, blowing kisses, pulling faces. Using that breath, we're going to do twinkle, twinkle, little star. So you can either use your rattle, you can use your fingers. And what we're going to do is we're just going to literally twinkle the fingers, so twinkle our fingers over baby's face, and then as we sing the song, we're going to take the fingers out to one side. You'll notice that Theo's using his eyes to watch where my fingers go, which is great to strengthen the muscles of their eyes. Here we go, twinkle, twinkle. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above the world so high. Maybe take a twist if that feels good. Like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Once more. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. And then keep your feet on the ground. See if you can take your hands away and just give some little claps above baby's head. Yay! Take your hands to your hips, take a nice big inhale, and then exhale, coming all the way back up to standing. Nice work, everybody. Gently, heel, toe, heel, toe. We're going to come down to Malasana, so don't bring them all the way in. Malasana or yogi squat. You probably did this a lot during your pregnancy, but it's really interesting to do it post-pregnancy. So, coming to sit down in your Malasana, you might want to rock a little bit from side to side. Now, depending on how baby is feeling, you might want to take hold of their hands and bring them up to seated. So the great thing about Malasana is that they can be lying down, or they can be having a bit of sitting practice, or you can be holding them, or standing practice, as Theo is doing. Now, if your Malasana is too much on your hips, take a block, stick it under your bum. Take a cushion, take a pillow, stick it under your bum, okay? But make sure those heels are nice and flat. And it's really interesting to start to feel back into your hips, especially after pregnancy, whether one side is tight or one side is not. I think Theo's starting to try and run here. There we go. So breathing in, breathing out. Your Malasana, your yogi squat. Maybe take the hands, if you're free, if your hands are free, to your heart center, and pushing the elbows into the knees. Yeah. Breathing in here. Breathing out. Just start to see if you can close those eyes down a little bit. Just come back to the practice, come back to that breath. If you need to use the wall for support, do so. Scoot yourself over to the wall. Not a problem. We're going to be doing some stuff up against the wall in a second anyway. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in. Breathing out. Take your final breath here. And then gently take yourself onto the floor and take your legs out into a nice wide leg forward fold. Once again, the great thing about this one is, if your baby is practicing sitting, you can place those pillows behind baby, okay? So they can be practicing sitting. If they roll back, they can roll onto the pillow. Or if they prefer to be facing out, then you can have them face out, but still have that pillow there, because sometimes they roll forwards, which is what's happening at the moment. Now, heels go down into the ground, toes go up to the sky. So you want to ground the heels down, toes up. Now, the thighs, engage them, lift those kneecaps. So really start to switch on the thighs. And lots of options here. So depending on what baby's mood is in, if you want, you can be holding baby in your arms, or you can be holding baby's hands, okay? Now, if you want, you can do like a little row, row, row the boat, moving backwards and forwards with baby. Maybe it feels good today to flow from side to side, in which case you can take your hand, if you need to, as a protective around baby, and come over to the side. So a bit like we did right at the beginning, where we were just getting gently into the side of the body. This time we're getting into the hips a bit more, and you can just start to lean over a bit more. Don't worry about grabbing those toes, not important. The importance is to open up the chest to the sky, take the gaze up, and look up to the sky as we enjoy that stretch to the side. So the great thing about having that pillow there is that Theo's just rolled back. He's all good, he's rolled onto the pillow. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. We're going to sing another little song, and it's called Two Little Speckled Frogs Sat on a Speckled Log, tongue twister, eating the most delicious grub, yum yum. One jumped into the pool where it was nice and cool, then there was only one speckled frog. And as we do it, we're going to take an inhale coming up to centre, and then my exhale, we're going to come over to the other side if you're stretching from side to side. Yeah, good breath work, Theo. So here we go. Two little speckled frogs sat on a speckled log, eating the most delicious grub, yum, yum. One jumped into the pool where it was nice and cool. Then there was only one speckled frog, glum, glum. One little speckled frog sat on a speckled log, eating the most delicious grub, yum, yum. One jumped into the pool where it was nice and cool. Then there were no more speckled frogs, glum, glum. Same sort of song, but we're going to go with our little ducks went swimming one day. Two little ducks, keep going with the flow from side to side. Here we go. Two little, oh right there, hang on. Two little ducks went swimming one day, over the hill and far away. Mama duck said quack, 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 but only one little duck came back. One little duck went swimming one day, over the hill and far away. Mama duck said quack, 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 but no little baby ducks came back. Mama duck went swimming one day, over the hill and far away. Mama duck said quack, 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 and all the little baby ducks came back. Nice. Gently come back to centre, and hopefully you found that flow helped ease up those tight hips. We're going to do one more song like this, in this position. Incy Wincy Spider. So if baby wants to lie down, they can. If baby wants to sit up, yeah, I know you want to sit up, they can also. So make sure you've got lots of space, you've got those pillows. If you need to lie baby down, or you can, if you want, have them in your arms, okay? We're doing Incy Wincy Spider. If you need to, you always have a toy to hand. So, Incy Wincy Spider, climbed up the water spout. We do the fingers like this, okay? Now, if it feels good and your baby's lying down, you can start to hinge from the hips and take a forward fold. And if your baby's sitting up, you can just inch back a little bit, give a little bit of space. So let's place your pillow there. Let's take you back a bit to there, so mommy's got a bit of space to lean forward. And then you can start to take your Incy Wincy Spider closer to them while still getting the hinging at the hips, okay? So think about that back. Are you rounding? See if you can sit up nice and tall. Here we go. Incy Wincy Spider climbed up the water spout. Down came the rain and washed the spider out. Out came the sun and dried up all the rain. And Incy Wincy Spider climbed up the spout again. Let's do that once more. So see if you need a little bit of space. If you do, you can take baby back a little bit. Give them that toy. Hinge at the hips a little bit more if you need to. Here we go. Incy Wincy. Incy Wincy Spider climbed up the water spout. Down came the rain and washed the spider out. Out came the sun and dried up all the rain. And Incy Wincy Spider climbed up the spout again. Take your hands either side of baby. Just take that moment to get a nice stretch, nice and deep. Good boy. Take one more breath here. And then nice and gently, really enjoy that stretch to the inside of the thighs if you can. Come up to seating. We're just going to counterpose this by bringing our legs around baby. So whether they're lying down or sitting up, we can bring our legs around baby, just a butterfly pose, just to get a little bit of an extra stretch out. If you want to, you can always hold baby if you need to. So we're coming to our inversion. Now fear not, Inversion is not like what you would normally be doing, but we are going to do a shoulder stand. We are, you love this. So you need a wall, okay? And with the wall, what we're going to do is we're going to place our legs up against the wall. Nice. Yeah. We're going to place our legs up against the wall, okay? Nice and flat, so you can rest them up against there. The blood is going to come flowing down the legs. It's going to feel really energizing and revitalizing. And if you want to stay there for a little longer, you can, okay? Because you can close your eyes, you can have baby either sitting on you, so using your legs up against the wall as a little seat. You could be holding, some people like to have baby on their chest, so a bit of tummy time. Bless you, sweetheart. There's lots of different things you can do with baby in this position, but you get a nice relax. Now, if you want, you can grab that pillow that we mentioned and have it under your head if you want that little bit of support. If not, it's nice to have a nice flat back without that raised neck. Yeah, so let's show you how to get into our shoulder stand. So, no doubt, I'm going to put money on it that Theo will want to walk on me because that's what he always wants to do. So, you want to come up to your wall. If you don't have a wall, you can just stick your legs in the air. Otherwise, scooch up to the wall, scoot your bum right in. Nice and gently. You're going to come down sideways, remember, because that's the safe way to come in. And that's how baby will be on your chest, okay? So your baby might prefer to be in tummy time on your chest. Then you're going to place your legs up the wall. And once again, baby might be happy in tummy time, or baby might prefer to be sat on your lap. Oh, you can look at baby, and you can pull faces, and we're going to sing a little song. Yes, we are. So we're going to sing Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall, Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. And if you want to, you can lift baby up to the actions as if they're sitting on that wall. Now for you, before we start, just make sure that your shoulders are nice and relaxed on the floor, okay? So make sure those shoulders are nice and relaxed. Make sure that your chin is slightly tucked into your chest to elongate through the neck. And if you do have any neck stiffness and it feels better to have a pillow underneath, then do so. The feet, it does not matter if they're pointed or flexed or just flopping. The main important thing here is that beautiful blood running down the legs, energizing us. And to take this opportunity, if you did not have a great night's sleep, to chill out. So here we go. I'm going to sing Humpty Dumpty. Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. All the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't put Humpty together again. Once again. Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. All the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't put Humpty together again. Yay! Tickle, 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 tickle. Okie doke. We're going to do one more song. Now, if anybody has watched Baby Club, this is one of my favourite ones at the moment. It goes, clap your hands, stretch your arms, tickle your toes, touch your nose. So once again, in our nice shoulder stand, we're having a nice relax here. Now, don't worry about the clapping of the hands so much. If your baby is sitting and happily supported, you can do the clapping like this. You can stretch their arms. Whee! You can tickle their toes and you can touch their nose. Okay, we'll do it twice and then we will tickle them. So here we go. Clap your hands, stretch your arms, tickle your toes, touch your nose. Yeah. Move your finger round your tummy. Move your finger round your tummy. And then tickle, 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 tickle. Let's do that again. Clap your hands, stretch your arms, tickle your toes, touch your nose. Move your finger round your tummy. Move your finger round your tummy. And then tickle, 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 tickle. Yay! We're going to do one more song that goes along these lines while we're in our shoulder stand. It's head, shoulders, knees and toes. So you want to touch baby's head, baby's shoulders, baby's knees and baby's toes. So if you want to, you can do it with one hand while holding baby steady, or if baby's happily sitting on your lap, you can use both hands. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes, and eyes and ears and mouth and nose. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. One more time. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes, and eyes and ears and mouth and nose. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Nice work, everybody. Take a nice big inhale here. Come back, relax into your shoulders down. Let those shoulders sink into the mat. Lift baby up if they want to have a good old walk on you. Let them just do their 5,000 miles on your chest. And then gently, nice and gently, we're going to come into our Savasana. So if you want and you feel that shoulder stand was really nice, you can stay there. Otherwise, gently take the legs down. Coming into your Savasana, lots of options here. And everybody does their own sort of thing. I quite like learning off what other people have done. So if your baby loves tummy time or loves sleeping on your chest, you can come to lie on your back. You can place baby on your chest and take your Savasana this way. Theo wants to just ride me like a damn horse. So you can always take your baby to lie alongside you. Yeah, for your Savasana. If you want to get into the hips, because that feels really nice, you can always bring the soles of the feet together and the knees out to the side. And if baby is super happy sitting up on top of you like this at the moment, then if you're comfortable taking your Savasana this way, do so. I'm going to see if I can get him to lie down on the side. Nothing like a nice hyperactive baby. Yeah, where's our Zen? Where's our Zen? You can always use that cushion, that pillow to have their head on. And then just lie alongside them, keeping your gaze with baby. Yeah. And we're going to just do a nice little meditation to finish the class. So find something that's relaxing you. Relaxes you so that you can lie there feeling comfortable. And if it means that you're sitting with baby in your arms, then that's absolutely fine. You just want to be in a nice position that makes you and baby comfortable. Breathing in and breathing out. So let's start with our breathing. Let's slow it down, taking nice deep breaths in. And exhale. Just relax and sound it out. Coming to your forehead. Take a nice deep breath in. And just relax with the exhale. Let any tension in the forehead go. Notice if you're clenching. Take a nice deep breath in. And then notice if you're clenching in the jaw. If you are, then just give your chin, give your jaw a little wobble from side to side. Take a nice deep breath in. Allow your thighs to be heavy, your hips to be heavy. And let's come to our senses. Let's start with our sense of sight. Take a gaze at your beautiful baby. The miracle that they are. And I still can't believe that I've birthed this baby. It's a miracle. Coming to your sense of sound. Maybe baby is giggling. Maybe baby's trying to talk. Take some nice breaths in. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. Feel sense of touch. Start to gently kiss baby on their face. Or if baby's asleep, the sense of the air touching your skin. The cool air touching your skin. The sense of taste in your mouth. The sense of smell. Take a moment to take a deep breath in and smell your baby. This is my favourite one. Just take a moment and just take some really deep breaths and smell baby. And if they've done a poo, I'm sorry. Just smell baby's head and feel how it relaxes you. That smell just relaxes me. Allow yourself to breathe in and let go. We're going to end with 3 breaths. We're going to take a nice breath in, HA sound it out, just like we started. Yes. Breathe in. Deep breath in. And final one. I want you to breathe everything in. Everything. All that fresh air, that beautiful clean air. Cleanse that body. And with your final big HA sound, let it all go. Mwah. Give baby a big kiss, a big cuddle. Thank you so much for practicing. If your baby is calm,